Hey, what's going on, you guys? Boy Swag Boom here with another mukbang video. What's going on? How are ya? If you're not privy to what a mukbang is, it just means an eating video, I think. But the actual definition of a mukbang is like a large amount of food and then people just throw down and eat real hard. So the reason why I'm explaining this is because I have a lot of new viewers that don't understand what a mukbang is. Apparently they weren't around between 2013 and 2019. But that's what it is. I never really did the whole mukbang thing where I had like a huge amount of food. I really just did like the regular meal and then boom, that's it. So this looks kind of gross on the camera, I'm not gonna lie. So this is biscuits and gravy with egg. That's how I like to do it. That's how they do it in Alabama. I'm not from Alabama, but I spent a good amount of years there. So I have biscuits cut in half. Here are the two sections, and I have eggs on top. Well, I got butter on the biscuit. Then I have scrambled eggs on top, and the sausage gravy. What happened was, I wanted country style sausage, right? It's hard to get that around here, so I went out of my way to get some good pork. I grinded it myself. Made little sausage patties, got the seasonings, put it in there with the sage, country style, all that stuff, right? And I added too much seasoning. And it was very salty. It was still kind of good, but you had to eat it with something, right? So the wife was like a big no-no for her. It was like there's too much saltiness. So I figured, let me just make a gravy, a white gravy with it, and do some biscuits and gravy like I used to. I used to do this video all the time on this channel. If you want to look at my old content, go look it up, biscuits and gravy, country style. I've done a lot of these videos. And I guess I did put too much seasoning in the sausage because when I made the white gravy, it literally it's brown, but on camera it looks like it's gray. And it has chunks of sausage. So that's the sausage I made. Delicious. Really simple to make a gravy. All you gotta do, a couple tablespoons of butter in a pan, melt it down, equal amount of tablespoons of flour, let it get all clumpy, 2 to 3 cups of milk, let it boil up, it'll dissolve the clumps, and then just keep stirring with a whisk until you get the right consistency, and then you add the sausage in. That's the way I do it. I'm not saying my way or the highway, but that's just how it goes. Oh, I got a little cafecito. And look at this. 0 sugar, Twix flavor. Wata. Get you one of these. I don't know. I haven't even tried it yet, but I have it in here, so let's try it real quick. It tastes like caramel. So, let me get this spatula out of here. And let's get a nice bite, do this thumbnail, and see if this takes me down to good old Huntsville, Alabama, Madison County. Is it Madison County? Yeah, it's Madison County. Oh, let me get a better, yeah. Okay. Cheers. Country style biscuits and gravy. Oh yeah. I'm so glad I didn't add any seasoning. Oh, by the way, look at that. One more time. When you're making the gravy, I forgot to say, when you're making the gravy, when it's basically almost done, go ahead and add your seasonings. I didn't add anything because I said, I over seasoned the sausage. What I like to add, a little bit of paprika, some crushed red peppers, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, adobo, and black pepper. A good amount of black pepper. Look at this cup though. My New York cup, mug style. Cafecito, 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 cafecito. Wifey's not here. Damn. Oh, I also brought a couple more biscuits because I didn't have any blackberry jam or preserves. I mean, I had a coworker down south that used to make her own jams, yo. It was awesome. Shout out to Allie. I forgot what your jams are called. She used to sell them at Whole Foods. Mírala. Está bougie. Put a little bit of butter on there. Oh, yeah. So I got that butter on that biscuit. A little bit of honey. Oh, pero like ya tú sabes. I'm telling you, I have a huge appreciation for where I'm at right now. 110%. The fact that I can get any type of Puerto Rican food, Dominican food, Mexican food, Cuban food. And of course my favorite, Indian food, Chinese food from Lower Manhattan, Chinatown. I have access to like not just these foods, but like the top of the top, like the best of these kinds of foods, right? But a good part of my soul and my heart, even though I'm not from the South, just spend a lot of time there. The food down south is so good. So it's funny eating this because I'll meet Europeans that are visiting New York and they'll want things like this. Southern style stuff. They want to go to Costco and Walmart and Publix, and they want to shop and get all the candies and the food, but you can't. In Manhattan, it's a little bit different. You don't really get. I try to let people know, if you are a European, an Asian, or Middle Eastern, or just African, or if you're a person that is not American and you're coming to the United States, not from New York, but you're coming to the United States to get an American experience, go down south. Go down south. You're gonna get the good food, you're gonna get the good weather, you're gonna get the good racism. You're gonna get it all, man. You're gonna get, if you're a person of color and you go down south, you're gonna get it, boy. I was gonna say I'm kidding. You might not get it. I don't wanna, listen. Just be careful. It's like anywhere, okay? you come to New York City and there's going to be something. Keep your head in a swivel. Watch your back. Be careful. It's the same thing down south. Watch out. Because they out here. Now, if you're coming to the United States for a New York experience, yeah, come to New York. You know what? No, come to Manhattan. I am so tired of these. Okay, the same way I get annoyed by like Trumpy type, like Southerners when I was living down south, it's the same way I get annoyed by native New Yorkers. There's like this rivalry. It's like, no, we got the best food over here in Brooklyn. No, we got the best food over here in Manhattan. Blah, blah, blah. No, we're the best. No, you guys suck. No, you suck. It's like, yo. Let me speak to my non-Americans. If you're coming to New York for the New York experience, stay in Manhattan. There's nothing in Brooklyn for you. Nothing. It's just cool. Think of any city you've been to that has like a hipster vibe with like really expensive bougie food, and you're surrounded by other cool hipster people. Think of that's every city. Whenever I go into Brooklyn, it makes me feel like I'm in freaking Denver or Seattle or Nashville. I don't know why. That's another misconception about Nashville. Everybody thinks it's going to be country and cowboys and stuff. No. Now, if you're on Broadway, yes. Outside of Broadway, you're just getting the hipster, small little dinky steel bar stools, like warehouse style lights. It's the typical hipster restaurant, trendy. It's just like, no. Manhattan, and it's weird because I'll ask people that are native of Brooklyn, oh man, I heard Brooklyn has like the best food. Way better than Manhattan. You know, just to like throw them a bone. What? Who said that? This place is trash. No, Manhattan has the best stuff. And then you talk to any like native Manhattan person. Oh no, man, you gotta head on out to Brooklyn. It's like weird. It's like they hate each other, but they don't hate it. It's like the weirdest. I think native New Yorkers just like hating on their own stuff. And I'm starting to understand, you know, why native New Yorkers become such New Yorkers when they move to Florida. Because y'all don't know how good you have it. Like, why are you moving? Let's try this again. I do advocate that a lot. I tell native New Yorkers all the time, like, man, you were raised here? You were born and raised in New York? You're from here? Wow. Anywhere you go. And I get it. Housing crisis, blah, 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 all this stuff. There's a lot of reasons to, you know, move, oh, new job, blah, 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 whatever. The funny thing to me is that they have really been brainwashed to think housing crisis here, bad, horrible, I gotta get out of here. No housing crisis anywhere else. Like, we literally left Nashville because they were upping the price of our rent. We pay less rent here in Manhattan than Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. Oh, yeah, but was it bigger? Yeah, it was bigger. Yes, it was bigger. It was a bigger tin can surrounded by shoes. As opposed to this smaller tin can surrounded by Manhattan. Man, I am on my soapbox in this video, huh? It's all right. I'm 1 year in. All right, native New Yorkers, calm down. I'm 1 year in. I'm still excited. I still have magic in my eyes. We get it. This place sucks for you. You hate it here. Move down to Destin with the rest of your old neighbors, or Clearwater, Florida. You know, and go complain about the pizza slices down there. Dude, this place sucks. Everything closes at 10. Oh, so my point is, if you're not from here and you want the New York experience, Nyma, Nyma, I think it's called. It's a great hotel, very affordable, in the middle of Koreatown. I know that sounds like, oh yeah, I won't be in the middle of Koreatown. It's on 34th Street. Koreatown is literally just like a little tiny block. It's on 34th Street. It's an affordable hotel. It's super fancy, and you like literally 2 blocks down. I'm exaggerating. A couple blocks down, 2 or 3 blocks down from Times Square. It's like an 8-minute walk to Times Square. You're in the middle of Manhattan. You're in the middle of everything. I love that hotel. It was like $100 a night. Actually, now that I think about it, I think we got it for $80 a night. It was nice. And the reason why I suggest that place, because you're in the middle. You want to go to Lower Manhattan and hang out on 14th Street and Chinatown. It's a 10-minute train ride. You want to go to Central Park, it's right there. You want to go to Brooklyn, sure, it's right there too. But then, try something different. Like, go to Harlem. Get some soul food from Sylvia's. Ooh. I'm getting very full. But, like I said, if you want to have an American experience, do I dare say it? Go to Nashville. Nashville is like the most country, but also like nice and diverse city in the United States, where you'll get like good barbecue, good dance clubs, good drinks. You can go to, there's Walmarts everywhere, Targets everywhere, because I know you want to go to Targets and all that stuff. You can get a better American experience in Nashville than you would here in New York City. Unless you want to come here and you're into like Sex and the City and Gilmore Girls, and you want to go to Connecticut and see if you can find that town that Gilmore Girls are from, which that town doesn't exist. And no towns in Connecticut look like that. And Connecticut's actually pretty dangerous. Have you ever been to Hartford or Bridgeport? Or Waterbury? They call it the dirty water. Or New Britain? Hard hit in New Britain, Connecticut? Unless you like are super rich. You're not. You're not super rich. So why even finish that sentence? So, did you like this? Did you like that I did a nice little video, 20 minutes long? I'm doing it up here. Anyways, I just got off work. It's officially my day off now. Well, tomorrow, but like off. I'm tired. Let's go take a nap. I'm going to post some of this stuff on TikTok. Go follow me on TikTok. And yeah, thumbs up the video if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment, subscribe. And we will see y'all in the next video. All right, y'all. Peace.
Ugh, I can't reach it. Ugh.